called Passion Flame.
Ooh, very hot.
Speaking of hot,
Hey.
Hey,
oh, gee, I forgot. I have to go talk to Liberty.
So did you do that math assignment?
yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, it was. So it's Friday.
Yep.
Do you have any plans?
No?
Okay, well, maybe we could hang out.
Sure.
All right. Cool. Well, I'll see you.
Okay, so what do you want?
Maybe? I'm not sure. But I think he asked me on a date.
Hello, Degrassians. I'm Mary and I talk all things Degrassi. If you're a regular watcher of my videos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I talk Friday night, the 11th episode of The Next Generation, where Sean and Emma have their first date while Spinner and Jimmy decide to ruin Mrs. Kwan's night. On a Friday, Sean asks Emma to hang out with him. For most of the day, Emma worries about whether or not he actually means to take her on a date because his delivery wasn't exactly romantic, until Paige assures her that it is. That night, their date is ruined by a series of unfortunate, painfully awkward events.
No problem.
So what do you want to do?
Oh, well, we could...
I was thinking we could go see a movie, or we could grab a bite. We could go to Palladium, or there's this free concert in the park, or...
Relax, okay? Whatever we do tonight, we're gonna have fun.
Right. God, that was verbal diarrhea, wasn't it?
You didn't have to buy me dinner.
Please, after going back to my house so I could change and having my mom take another picture of us, it was the least I could do.
Oh, well. Okay. I'll get the movie.
Deal. I got you a veggie burger. Hope that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine as long as it's not a hamburger.
You're a vegetarian too?
Actually, I love meat. But last summer, I spent a month with my aunt and uncle on their farm. They raise cattle for harvest.
Harvest?
Yeah, it's a more polite way of saying slaughter. Anyways, I saw a couple of these cows get harvested. It was awful. The sounds and the blood and guts oozing all over the place, and the smell. It was just... Sorry, I didn't really mean to...
No, it's okay, really.
Anyways, I figured if I couldn't handle watching them become meat, then I couldn't eat meat either.
It's a good way of looking at it. I mean, so many people are hypocrites that way. They just pick up their meat from the supermarket in the nice shiny packages, don't even think about what happened to it before it got there.
You've got this blob on your chin.
My wallet.
Paying for the movie, remember?
No, it's not that. My wallet was on the tray and then we threw out our stuff.
You threw out your wallet?
I don't know. I think so.
I think I got it. Ugh. Hi. She lost her wallet. Guess you'd kind of like us to do this someplace else, huh? It's not here.
Someone must have stolen it.
Are you sure you left it on your tray?
Of course I'm sure. I bought the meal, set my wallet on the tray,
You almost spilled ketchup on it while you were eating.
and then I... Oh no. Oh no. It's here.
Luckily, Sean makes it clear the next day that he's still interested in making Emma his girl, and they officially begin dating. In the side plot, Spinner and Jimmy are tired of being punished by Mrs. Kwan for their various misdeeds.
Sorry, could whoever's making that noise please cease and desist? That means stop. Have a parent or guardian sign the form and enclose a check. All right. Who's doing that? Detention after school.
What? But, hey, you can't... My disc, man!
No, your fault for listening to it in my homeroom. Keep wasting my time, Gavin, and I'll keep wasting yours.
Miss Kwan is such a tyrant.
Come on, Jimmy. Spinner let earwigs loose in the calf. Kwan had to do something.
So, who are you sitting with on the bus to Stratford?
My Juliet, of course.
Miss Kerwin, Mr. Brooks, this is a school, not a petting zoo. Kindly disengage yourselves.
But we were just...
Would you prefer to take it up with the principal? I'm sure he'd be happy to discuss the finer points of the Degrassi Code of Conduct. You two may think you're adorable, but that doesn't mean anyone else does.
Total tyrant.
Here you go. 1 lamb stroganoff.
Kwan did to you too? Man, she's made it her mission to make our lives miserable. I wouldn't be working here if it wasn't for her.
No, you wouldn't be working here if you wouldn't have done bugs in Ash's food.
A minor detail. Jimmy, you and I should join forces. Get Kwan back. Teach her a lesson.
They decide to spend their Friday night plotting revenge. Sneaking into school after their detention, they pull a bunch of mean-spirited pranks on their English teacher until she breaks down and takes a leave of absence for the rest of the semester.
This test focuses on English verb tenses. You will write the test, you write the test, and in an hour, you'll be able to say you wrote the test. Please begin. Excuse me, but whoever's chewing gum, please spit it out immediately. It's disturbing the rest of the class. I'll be right back. Is anyone in there? Lou, have you seen anyone hanging around?
No.
Do you mind opening this door for me?
Okay.
Time for part 2. Hi, I'd like to make an order, please.
Yeah, 12 dozen honey garlic wings here.
But I didn't order anything.
Is the number here 555-1950?
Yes.
And you're Miss Kwan?
Yes, but
Then you order this, ma'am. That'll be 53.48, please.
there is no way that I am paying that.
Miss Kwan, I help pay. I have hunger.
I am hungry, Rakesh.
Okay. I am hungry too, Miss Kwan.
Are you hungry, man? You got money?
Hey, Miss Kwan. I will eat the chicken wing. I eat the chicken wing. I ate the chicken wing.
This is for making me spend every lunch hour in the cafeteria? And this is for making me wear a hairnet in public? Come on, Jimmy, fire away.
I don't think so.
You don't know what you're missing. This is for making me read Shakespeare in public?
And this is for making me and Ashley feel like dirt.
Emma's plot was my favorite because it's the birth of her best relationship in my opinion. While Semma's first date gives me secondhand embarrassment from beginning to end, it's that relatable teenage brain of cringe that's adorable to watch from the perspective of an adult. They're 7th graders who are innocent in the ways of love, so of course things are going to go wrong between them. And that's the entertaining flavor of realism that Degrassi is great at depicting on screen. As it keeps being hinted at, Sean didn't grow up in a healthy, stable household, so his blunt, ungracious way of speaking is more than just him being a typical teen boy. But just because he's not dashing or eloquent in his approach to things doesn't mean that his feelings for Emma are any less obvious. He doesn't know a lot of things, but he does know he likes Emma, and that's enough for her.
Minnie, I have no idea what to do. Toby says Sean was just making conversation.
You asked Toby about Sean?
I know, but I'm desperate here.
Having a little boy trouble, Emma? Anything I can help you with?
No, nothing's going on.
Hun, your thing for Sean is more obvious than Heather Sinclair's bargain basement nose job. Do you want my advice or not?
Okay. Sean asked me to hang out with him tonight. Not go out, hang out. I thought he might be asking me on a date. I was wrong.
Hun, that's a date.
Told you.
Just in guy speak. Vague, short, yes, no, grunt.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely qualifies. Em, it's Sean we're talking about. He's the one-syllable kind of guy.
Spinner and Jimmy's plot is frustrating to watch because they were both being nasty little bastards in this episode. They remind me of the boys I went to grade school with, honestly. Boys who would do nothing but raise hell in class and then get mad every time they faced a comeuppance. Yeah, in this episode, Mrs. Kwan was a little meaner than usual, but even putting aside the fact that her husband is mentioned to be critically ill at the end of the episode, can you blame her with the type of students she deals with on a daily basis? But I don't dislike the plot because I think it was important to show to an audience of teenagers. You may hate your teacher for being strict when you mess up, but you don't know what they're going through behind the scenes.
If you want to waste my time, I'll waste yours.
Sorry I'm late. I know you're all anxious to begin. Shakespeare is the greatest writer, not just of his time, but of all time. Even though some of you may find reading him a big yawn. Mr. Brooks, did you know that Mr. Radich's office has a direct link to this classroom? When you turn the intercom on, you can hear every single word that's spoken in here. Mr. Brooks, Gavin already has a detention tonight. You can keep him.
All of Semma's date night scenes, but especially when they took their first picture together, is not only cute, but it becomes really sentimental when it gets referenced in a later season.
Date. I remember my first date.
Let me guess, you're going to tell me all about it.
It was awful. I was so nervous. I kept laughing like a hyena, and I had the worst case of verbal diarrhea. Sorry, this isn't helping, is it? I'll get it. Sean, hi.
Hi, Christine.
Emma, your date's here. Hi.
Hi.
You kids have a good time and be home by 10. Wait, I almost forgot.
Mom.
Just one photo, that's all. Sean, take one giant step towards Emma. And cheese.
Honey, your thing for Sean is more obvious than Heather Sinclair's bargain basement nose job.
So, this is pre-poop, and this is post-poop. I like your first outfit better.
It's a fun episode from this season and perfect to watch on a, well, Friday night. Like the mating game, it depicts the awkwardness and immaturity of his young characters trying to tackle a romantic relationship in an endearing way, which is why we love the show. In regards to his side plot, I think it serves as an excellent argument as to why teachers need to get paid higher than they do. As we see more and more throughout the show, being a teacher at Degrassi Community School is harder than serving in the damn military. This episode gets a silver rating from me. It's cute, it's fun, and it's one of the most memorable episodes for an iconic Degrassi couple.
Of course not.
So we're still on for tonight?
Absolutely, if you want to.
Oh, I want to. I'll pick you up at 7 at your place.
Great. See you then.
It's Friday afternoon, and we're stuck here. This is so unfair.
Yeah, do you think something should be done?
Guys, I'm teaching a night school course in 3 more hours. You don't want to join me, do you?
Well, Degrassians, that was my review of Friday Night. Stay tuned for Wannabe.
I'll be lucky if Sean ever speaks to me again.
Emma, if Sean really likes you,
He's not gonna let some bird crap, rotting garbage, and a couple of embarrassing pictures change his mind. Really.
So how's your wallet?
Sean, I am so sorry about Friday night.
Can I have this?
It's all yours.
Thanks.
Oh, you should have seen the look on her face. I wish I had a video camera.
It was pretty funny.
Sounds sort of cruel to me.
Look, whatever. Kwan asked for it, and
It was pretty funny.
Sounds sort of cruel to me.
look, whatever. Kwan asked for it, and Kwan got it. Big time.
Good morning, everyone. Ms. Kwan will not be here today, or for the rest of the term. She's requested a leave of absence, which I've granted. So, I'll be filling in for her. Unfortunately, this means that we'll be canceling your trip to Stratford. Ms. Kwan wanted me to apologize to you for that.
Is Miss Kwan gonna be okay?
Well, she's been under a lot of pressure lately. Her husband is very ill. The stress of that, plus working full-time, overtime really, was just too much for her. All right, open your textbooks and your malleable little minds.